Hello, everyone, and welcome to our commentary of T2 Trainspotting, the sequel to the iconic 1996 British film. Now, we decided we're not going to wait 21 years for this one. We only waited 1 year.
So what's the story behind the sequel? I mean, a sequel that takes 21 years to take place does suggest something must have happened, or they originally didn't want to make a sequel, but suddenly inspiration arose.
Well, apparently, okay, by the way, this film was released in 2017. Um, it was apparently one of the reasons Danny Boyle gave for why this film took so long is that he wanted the actors to age visibly so that it would feel more authentic, I
Oh, so
guess.
the opposite of what usually happens.
Yeah.
So basically, they literally took long for the sake of it feeling legit like it took forever. I mean, granted, makeup could also have probably have made them look older, but okay. I guess if you want it that much, so dang. So, okay, so it
I
wasn't.
admire the commitment.
So it wasn't about a development hell or anything. No, it was legit just, oh, let's do it so that you're actually looking this much older now.
Also, speaking of looks, it's basically Joe that this is the reason why Rumpelstiltskin didn't have as much hair around the time that season of Once Upon a Time released.
I think that may have been season 4 or whatnot, but yeah.
Yeah, because Robert Carlyle was doing this, and so yeah, basically all the main cast of the previous film returned for this one, including the director Danny Boyle and the screenwriter John Hodges. The only kind of sort of absence is Kelly MacDonald because she's only here as a cameo.
All right.
Weird, wasn't she supposed to be the love interest?
The
Well, she was a
underaged,
fling, really.
and she was underage.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
now
let's not
she'd
keep
probably
up that
be of age.
relationship.
Yeah, let's not go there. Okay, start before the Sony logo in 3, 2, 1, click.
So what exactly is going to be the plot of this train spotting film?
Actual
Um,
train spotting.
Dealing with the ramifications of the previous film.
So does
Yes,
it...
I know because it's a low budget. What? It's because it's slightly lower budget. It's a TriStar movie.
So, okay, how many years in story does this take place after the first film?
21.
Ah, cool. They're doing one of those real-time sequel divisions.
Yeah.
So how well did this do?
Okay-ish.
Not as good as the first one, I guess.
I mean, it did okay. I mean, it made a profit.
Okay. But was there like a sequel hook or something, and it probably won't be because it didn't sell as well?
Nah, I'm not sure there's going to be. I mean, what they're hoping to do is make a sequel involving Robert Carlyle's character. It's also a
So,
spin-off.
oh, okay, so a spin-off more so, okay. This is weird. His character's kind of the villain, isn't he?
Yeah. This film cost £18 million and it made £42.1 million.
Oh, that's a
So I
pretty
did make
good
a
profit.
decent budget.
Yeah, I saw
Well,
this in
and
I saw this one in the cinema.
Were you
I remember
hyped for it?
everybody being surprised, like when this was announced.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it. Yeah, it's interesting as well because Danny Boyle's previous film was Steve Jobs, and we all loved that one, didn't we?
So let me guess. This is Sick Boy now grown up.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Not doing as well in life, eh? Come on, Obi-Wan, you're better than that. You
So
are.
interesting difference between this film and the previous one. This film actually has somewhat of a musical score, an original one that is,
Hmm.
from Rick Smith, aka one part of Underworld. I'm guessing this is his art artsy art group Tomato doing these credits.
Weird that Ewan McGregor doesn't have top billing for this movie. At least going off of these opening credits.
So yeah, what happened to Begbie? He's been
Last
in prison for many, many years, and let's hear the outcome of his appeal to basically get out. Yeah, Begbie. Ah,
Oh,
oh boy. Huh.
well, I mean, you are a prisoner at her pleasure. Yeah. Blame your last lawyer for you being in prison.
Well, to be fair, that would kind of be blatant lying. Because, you were the flipping ringleader of everything, so diminished responsibility? Oh dear. You can see the fear in his eyes.
And there's
He,
you
he's,
forgetting
se-
his character nickname. Sorry.
he's seen better days, I guess, ever since serving in World
Yeah,
War One with Wonder Woman.
I mean, he got a job at least. Well, actually, Joe, this film came out before Wonder Woman.
Huh. Okay, so I guess after this he became a time traveler.
Yeah, so basically, Joe, what you're saying is Spud, fed up with what's going on here, got having got for having gotten a lot of money, but no, but what do you think he did with the money?
Invested in time travel.
Yeah, maybe he invested in time travel with only $4,000, went back in time to 19 to World War One, and teamed up with Wonder Woman, and came back apparently.
Huh.
sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
So, would you say this movie is just as good, better, or, not as good as the original but still good?
I'd say it's just about on par.
Okay.
Boy, shady dealings.
Typical. He's still in on it.
probably should have thought about that, mate.
Eh. Anyone dumb enough to do this sort of stuff and record it absolutely should think better.
Actually, I think it was this guy that recorded it.
Oh, so hidden camera. Well, either way, you were
Yep.
an idiot for cheating.
Yeah, just like a certain guy who had to resign because he cheated.
Wait, resign from this movie because he cheated?
No, from our government.
Ah.
Oh yeah, topical.
Yeah, yeah, and it totally won't be dated by the time you upload this, will it?
No, not at all.
Well, I guess to help with the timing, around the time we're doing this commentary, we are commentating on the Lords of Shadow Castlevania trilogy, which has Robert Carlyle in the main character seat role.
So, Ewan McGregor's character is not doing too well in Amsterdam, where he was previously, so he's come back to Edinburgh for a bit.
But what happened? I thought things were supposed to be happily ever after for him.
Poor Mark. Well, Edinburgh looks a bit different from 21 years before.
Well, you know, more high tech, different stuff. And we have a title. Kind of a weird place to put it.
Trainspotting.
Ah.
So now he's got his ingenious method of escape.
Damage himself, get to the medical bay, then escape.
So yeah, that's his plan. Get seriously injured enough that he'll go to hospital, and then from there he can escape.
It's a relatively common escape plan from modern prisons.
I'm not sure. Well, that's the thing, though. That's America, though. I'm not sure how these work here.
Well, do your prisons work radically different from ours?
Some of our prisons are run by the government, others are run privately.
Okay, but like, well, I mean, the medical bays are probably on the outer rings, though, aren't they?
That's the thing, though. Our prison hospitals are only really for like more minor stuff. Anything more major, you have to go to hospital.
Well, exactly. Well, okay, well, in that case, then, that makes escape even easier. What the?
I guess. Ooh. More blackmail.
I see he moved on up in life.
But, you found the camera.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
whoops.
Oh, she's part of it.
You gonna get the lift, dude?
Like, dude,
I'm leaving with my dignity, sir. No. What the?
All right, so time to reunite with your parents, mate.
Oh,
Well, one of them.
Uh-oh, mother died, didn't she?
Yeah.
they were already quite elderly, though, weren't they?
I
Yeah.
feel like they were middle-aged in the first movie. So is it a case like the actress died in real life, or they just decided to kill off the character?
I'm just checking that now.
Hey, remember when you got so whacked out that you hallucinated a dead baby falling on you? That was messed
And
up.
crawling on the ceiling.
Yeah. David Bowie, of course.
No, she's still alive, the actress.
Okay.
I guess maybe she just didn't want to come back or something.
Possible.
Ah. Yeah, we've already had our nostalgia fill of the film. Yeah, Spud's had enough.
Let me guess, he's going back to Edinburgh too, isn't he?
Nope.
Oh god, he's going to top himself.
Yeah. And
Oh,
interesting, I've seen YouTube. There was a YouTube upload of this scene, and a couple, well, at least one person appreciated that it wasn't like what was that Netflix show that tried to make suicide come off as this happy thing?
not 13 Reasons Why, was it?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Oh my god, did that show seriously try and do that?
I don't know what the book is like, because it is based off a book, but the TV series is just disgusting in how it deals with suicide.
From what I've heard, the first season was well received, but people hated the second season, and now there's backlash to the point where people are questioning if the first season was even good. I never got into watching that show. I just remember that everyone was talking about it at some point.
I think enough time has passed that people have just stopped talking about it,
Yeah, but this film doesn't do that.
thankfully.
It mostly just has this kind of symbolism.
Wait. So, I guess the whole him falling off a building thing was supposed to be symbolism?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, because I was confused for a second. I was like, wait, are two people doing this? Or.
Yeah, that was weird.
yeah.
Too much has
Yeah.
happened.
This is, I guess, an interesting deconstruction of how, yeah, despite the ending seeming happy, maybe it wasn't the true fix.
Oh yeah, because this guy's still having his fix. Because I mean, yeah, you give a guy with a serious addiction problem £4,000.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Mark got all cleaned up. Hmm.
I mean, well, yeah, Simon with his with his new enterprise.
Business must be booming. No.
And now the
Oldest.
other reason why these kinds of escapes happen.
Oldest trick in the book. Flattery mixed.
Yeah, now I'm kind of horrified at the privately run prisons in this country. If the people that work for them act like that.
Like, again, at least with American prisons, we normally have, like, an ICU within the prison to try and prevent escapes better. But no, this is a hospital outside the prison. Goddamn.
It's like a spy movie. He
Dang.
dresses up as one of the doctors to escape.
Robert Carlyle to be the next Hitman Agent 47.
Do we actually not have hospitals in our prisons?
I mean, we do apparently, but like I said, they aren't really for stuff like that.
Hmm.
Our
Is it
Yeah,
something I never thought about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our prison hospitals are pretty much built for that stuff as well. Again, I mean, it makes it harder for the prisoners to escape if the hospital is, still within the prison.
So
You'd
this is
think-
a sick boy's new hobby: running a pretty poorly doing pub.
It's just as we early imagined it would end.
How can a pub in Scotland do poorly?
Actually, yeah, that's a good question.
Are we in like the one clean part of Scotland? What is this?
Wow.
Apparently, I'm guessing this is like the one pub in Edinburgh no one goes to.
That's amazing.
There's always one, I guess, that nobody goes to.
One has to wonder, what does that pub have to do to be the one that nobody in Scotland goes to?
Probably some shit happened.
I mean, it's run by a guy like by a guy like him.
I mean, that'll do it.
People hate blondes there.
Or maybe, well, I mean, considering this a Hibernian scarf, maybe he made the really wise move and made a pub in the Hearts territory.
I'm guessing that's not good for business.
No, Joe. It'd be like having a Boston Red Sox restaurant in Manhattan.
Ooh.
And yeah, needless to say, Sick Boy is not exactly happy with Mark's return. Really? You tried to suffocate him with iron brew?
Isn't that like trying to, oh wait, so you're trying to drown a Scot in alcohol?
No, iron brew's a regular fizzy drink.
It sounds like an alcohol, but
But it
it's not.
no, it's a regular fizzy drink.
But yeah, I think we know why this pub isn't doing very well.
Yeah.
There's fighting like this every day.
That one dude seems chill with everything, though.
Yeah.
Maybe he's used to it.
Well, this friendly reunion's been going along fine. Just wait until Bigby gets in on it. I'm sure he'll be extremely happy to see you, Mark.
Any of them, really. I mean, he had the worst of it. He ended up in prison.
What the... Kelly, is that you?
I died and gone to heaven.
I-
Oh, no.
Did she now?
So only one of you is actually clean then?
Yeah, apparently Mark was the only one who got clean.
Well, so how nice. You're giving at least some of the money back.
You were kind of a piece of work.
Yeah, and you were kind of complacent, and you let Bigby get away with way too much.
You're lucky you've got anything out of this.
You're lucky you're not in prison with Bigby.
Yeah.
Well, he's not in prison anymore, but...
Mm-hmm. Really? Ah. Sick boy, you deluded pride egomaniac.
So that's his grand disguise. That's Bigby's grand disguise, having a cover over his head.
Ever Cullen?
No.
Huh. Yeah, that guy does look a bit like Robert Pattinson. Eh? Come on, son. We can go toss the ball around. Go murder somebody. Go to an amusement park. Wait, what was that second bit? Oh, come on. Let's have some fun. I mean, tell me you wouldn't just love it if your parent who was in jail came back and said, "Hey, we're gonna go and do some business as a family." Oh, joy. Oh my god, Dwibs. Is he... Are they implying he can't, perform?
Yeah, well, I mean, he is a bit older.
Damn. Because that was one of his prizes in the first movie. Like, Dang. Talk about hitting below the belt.
When this film came out, Robert Carlyle was like 56,
Huh.
57. It's a bit weird seeing people from lower class places in fancy Japanese restaurants.
Yeah, maybe that's where all the money's going. So we're gonna go for a walk and probably help Spud get cleaned up. Good bout of exercise never hurt. And all that Jedi training has helped Mark.
I guess that's one way to help your friend overcome a drug addiction. Exercise.
Mm-hmm. Ah, the lovely peaks of Scotland.
Probably helps actually being with somebody who, who did get clean.
Yeah.
Mm.
I guess in a way this is a good way to also address stuff in a sequel, handle stuff that the original kind of glossed over when you think about it.
I mean, considering Trainspotting was only Danny Boyle's second film, he had a lot of time to mature as a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
It does show.
Well, in spite of how immature Steve Jobs was.
Oh god, he also made that movie.
That was the film we did before this one.
And it
Huh.
sucked. We actually did a commentary of it.
Yeah, and I spent a bit of it muted because I was trying to get a fly out of my bedroom.
Honestly, I think you were probably having the better time.
Probably.
Did I even watch that movie with you guys?
I believe
You
you
were in
did.
the commentary.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I remember The Social Network more than that movie then.
Ouch.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Shuri, considering Steve Jobs was a bit of a commercial failure.
And deservedly so. I see we're having a more cordial talk now without beating the crap out of each other. Oh my god.
Right back.
Tuh. Aw, he secretly loves him, doesn't he?
Hey, at least she's honest.
Yeah. Very honest.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, he's doing it
He
alright.
is.
Ah, the dignity to be upheld.
I hope he pays you well, lady. You have to put up with a lot.
Yeah. I think she may be finished with you, dude.
You.
Wonder who that could be at the door. Surely not my past come to haunt me. That would suck.
Again?
Ah, he came back. I guess
So your
that's...
life hasn't been completely peachy then?
No, he's lost his wife, home, and everything in the Netherlands, and now he's just come back here.
Oh,
So that relationship with Laura didn't work out, I see.
Is he watching a Ewan McGregor movie?
He may have been.
You know, this guy looks a lot like you.
Yeah, you gotta wonder how this sort of stuff works in some universes.
Yeah, it's like in Avengers Endgame where they reference the Big Lebowski that Jeff Bridges was in. What Ewan McGregor would have been like if he hadn't had Star Wars.
I do wonder. Maybe Trainspotting would have been the thing he was most recognized for.
Because it's interesting, 2 years after this, he was in Doctor Sleep.
Uh-huh. And that was a phenomenal movie.
surprisingly.
Yeah. I mean, it had a lot going up against it, but it managed to work.
Mm-hmm.
So, I see. So now that Sick Boy sees that he's just as miserable as he is, of course now they can bond better. 'Cause misery begets friendship.
That was my reaction to hearing that music.
This is what the new kids are listening to these days.
Is it?
Apparently.
I don't keep up with the local music scene. I'm not sure how it is in Scotland, but yeah, that wasn't very good. So even music is it's just a bit of a tune with people ranting and yelling. So yeah, Begbie got out of jail to commit more crime.
With his son now.
I mean, why not? The
Again.
sentence is already big enough. Why not? Why not commit more crime at home?
Come on, I was expecting you to be a flipping criminal mastermind.
Oh, shit. I guess you need more training, maybe?
Apparently.
A little bit. What the fuck's Uncle Stiltskin doing here?
I don't know.
And why don't you have any hair?
I don't know. Isn't he supposed to steal children, for Christ's sake?
Well, now he's gone into the business of stealing money. And things in general. Yeah, sure.
He is flipping ruining his son's childhood.
Like the old man who was in prison for God knows how long.
I'm sure this won't in any way lead his son to want to betray him. Oh no. Still didn't get it up, did ya? Do you want to talk about it?
No.
I wonder if there was an accident in prison that may have caused that.
You know, there are meds you could try if you haven't.
That would probably just damage his pride.
Oh, an interesting thing, Joe, but there's a flashback scene, I'm not sure if it passed or if it's coming up, where Robert Carlyle plays his character's father.
Huh. Interesting. I don't think we've gotten to that bit yet.
Yeah, I don't think we have just yet.
So poor Polygram and Miramax for the UK and US respectively, because they
Oh.
distributed the first film.
Let me guess. Between all those 21 years, rights changed hands.
Yeah, because this film was distributed by Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are the kinds of songs you really can't sing nowadays because they're
Radical.
to put it mildly.
Oh boy.
Long. Actually, over the whole haircut thing for Rumpelstiltskin was season 6.
Ah, season 6, that was the one.
Oh my god, what are they gonna sing?
Obi-Wan Kenobi is about to sing his way out of a situation.
He's gonna start a bar fight, I know it. He said something he used to sing in school, I think.
Yeah, that's a
So
great song. Okay, you would.
I love that one guy's face.
Well, wouldn't you react like that if you were McGregor suddenly turned up in your pub and tried to sing?
That's why it's so good.
A question. I haven't seen all his films. Has you McGregor ever been in the musical?
I don't know.
I think he was, but I can't recall the name. Let me check.
Moulin Rouge.
Oh, yeah, he was in that. Love that one. Wait, what?
Oh, well, they apparently love the song.
I guess because politics and all that.
Yeah. This song is pretty anti-Catholic.
This is why this is why you don't sing him anymore.
and why some people who sing these songs whenever Rangers and Celtic play get arrested.
Going
Because these
and
are illegal.
going anti-Catholic in Scotland of all places. That's oh, wow.
They have to say it multiple times. Just
Anyway, while this is going on,
but it is strange to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
and no, you go first.
It is strange to have like hear all these anti-Catholic songs coming from Scotland, though.
Yeah, let's just run away.
But yeah, go ahead, Dwebs.
So apparently, yeah, even though this film had a bigger budget than the last one, the director and cast, their salary was equal but lower than what they were offered to help keep things in perspective. Although they did get a share in the profits.
Uh-huh.
Also, as for release dates, the US got this film about 2 months after we did.
Neat.
Not too surprising, considering this is really only a film that could do well in Britain. Although it was released in Japan.
What, this
Surprised the hell
movie
out
was?
of me. Yeah. And the
Was
first one was as
movie
well.
released?
Yeah.
Oh,
Although I didn't think Japan would take to a film like this.
Oh, why?
This kind of subject matter, is that really something they like?
Guess it depends. Like, honestly, some anime does feel like, oh, filters. Considering that some anime just feel like you're high without being on drugs, I wouldn't really see them being that adverse to it.
I mean, they have a lot of variety in their media, actually, but like, if they wouldn't normally take to something like this, maybe they just see it as like, oh, this is a British thing, maybe? I don't know.
Possibly.
Did it get dubbed over, or was it just subbed in Japanese?
Might have been just subbed, I don't know. Could you imagine that song from earlier getting dubbed in Japanese?
No. I mean, sometimes they keep the songs as they are, so.
So I guess this lady is supposed to be our new leading lady in place of Laura.
Yeah. Also, James Bond music.
Ah, look at those two
You live in the past. Oh yeah, about Robert Carlyle's character not getting it up.
Yes.
Apparently, Robert Carlyle said that Begbie's apparently what TV tropes would call an armored closet gay.
Ha! You know,
Huh.
Hence, he can't get it up.
Wait, he said that about his own character? Or like.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
interest.
Although TV tropes does go on to mention that maybe he's been in prison for so long.
That too.
Plus he's been a heavy smoker and drinker, so.
Ah, look at those two. They may have been at each other's throats at the start of this movie, but now they're like the best of friends again.
At each other's throats. They tried to kill each other.
Yeah, look, and now they're celebrating like they're on the football pitch.
Also, as for the character, it could be a mix of all of those things. We don't know. So.
Well, life is going good. What could possibly come to ruin that?
Plenty, I'm sure. We got over half the movie left still.
My finest work.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
He can never look at her the same way.
Spud. Haven't seen you in the film in a while.
Be like a Russian peasant in a French partisan. Is that a British saying? Bibs?
Dunno.
Ah.
Raging Spud. Now he's taking up boxing. Oh.
It's good for exercise.
Up. And, yeah.
Dong.
Oh, that went well.
Hey, was that footage from the original film?
Mm. This song sounds familiar.
Hmm.
Yeah, basically this is a slower version of Born Slippy from the last movie. Called Slow Slippy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know, very creative.
Huh. As his wife and kid.
I think so.
Don't tell me they're getting divorced too.
I think they already are. If they were married, if they were married at all in the first place.
Going through a bit of nostalgia, are we?
Well, like I said, Rick Smith's doing the original music for this film, so maybe he just took the song from that.
I was
Made it a
talking
bit
more so
longer,
in character, but yeah, that too. How dare you not want to join your father in committing heinous crimes on society? Your disappointment, son.
Yeah, how dare you?
Why should he have to?
He's got nothing to prove to you.
Yeah.
How dare you not beat the crap out of me and beat me within an inch of my life, you weirdo. Again, totally not setting up your son to betray you near the end of the film, are you, Pops? Oh dear. Uh-oh. Yeah, that came back to bite him.
So
Wow.
she now works at a law firm.
Huh.
Huh. That's Laura,
Well, she's
isn't it?
doing well then.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
There you
Laura.
go. There's your Kelly McDonald cameo.
So his ex is going to be Sick Boy's lawyer.
Probably not.
Then why is he going back to his ex after they divorced? In this
No, no,
regard.
no. He isn't her ex. She isn't his ex.
Oh. Oh, right. The woman he settled down with was a different woman. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Why would he settle down with her? She was underage.
She was really into the sex, apparently.
He didn't know she was underage though until after the fact.
The
Yeah.
next day, yeah.
Yeah. And he was not happy about finding out initially.
Yeah,
so.
he was not. Like, he's not a creep. Oh, so she became a lawyer. How interesting.
Yeah.
I like how we didn't see the price.
Is he gonna kiss her? Ah!
He's too young for it.
Gee! Low blow! Low blow, girlie, considering the thing you pulled on him.
I'm pretty sure that's why she said it. Do we know how old this woman is?
I guess now she's of age.
No, I mean our new female protagonist. I can't remember her name.
Oh. Do we do it?
She like in her 20s or something?
Veronica. Her
Veronica.
actress is now 30, so she was on 27 before.
Right. Right. Totally.
I don't think she likes you very much.
Yeah.
You're bringing in.
Spud.
You're bringing Spud into this?
We're getting the gang back together.
This only ever goes well.
Well, three of them.
Well, you know, the ones that aren't dead.
Probably.
Good to be back. Oh boy. Speaking of getting the gang back together, hey, here's our very psychotic, violent friend who should be in jail but is now just stepping in here. Joy.
Everybody's here.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, actually, I just watched a clip. Apparently, this film did get a Japanese dub.
Ah,
Oh, really?
There you go.
Yeah. I watched a scene with Begbie in Japanese, and
That must have
yeah,
been
quite scary
interesting.
actually.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
You sell out. Okay, either Sick Boy sold out Mark or he's playing him. Either is plausible. Lord knows.
Maybe.
Oh, that's so nice. That's very good. What the? Face is obscured to protect the guilty.
No. Yeah, I found out the Japanese box office for this film.
All right.
About over 1,500,000 US dollars.
Mm.
Hmm. I didn't really have an expectation for how well it would do, so.
Huh.
Oh yeah, that thing from the first film again.
Mm.
he just made he just took something from an advert and added stuff to it.
It sounds like a PSA now. I'm not sure what for, though.
Well, I mean, if you were doing a PSA, wouldn't you have Ewan McGregor give it?
Breathe.
We having a bit of self-reflection there, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sounds like it's about you.
You know, I wonder if he read. I wonder if those conspiracy theories you just mentioned about 9/11 are just getting to him.
Huh.
He got a bit too into it.
Got all that from
Yeah.
designer lingerie.
Anyway. Also, really, some people think that there's a conspiracy theory that 9/11 was done by the Jews.
Oh god, there are so many crazy theories regarding 9/11.
Well, Spud's going to have a nice little job cleaning. Oh yeah, apparently, I was looking up about what they did in Japan to promote the movie there.
Yeah.
Apparently, they opened up a Edinburgh-esque pop-up exhibit and bar in Shibuya.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, Shibuya. It's clearly like Edinburgh.
When did this movie come out?
2017.
Huh. I wonder how long the pop-up bar was there for. Like, when did the movie come out?
It came out here in January, and the film came out over there in April.
I would have been too late then because I was in Japan at the end of that year. And I did actually stay in Shibuya, so.
They even reproduced the toilets.
Ah.
Those probably needed that.
Where you can take photos.
Oh my god. They do like that kind of pop-up cafe, pop-up exhibit thing a lot, though. I really like that.
Oh yeah, I know. They do that a lot in Japan. I just didn't think it'd be for a Trainspotting movie.
Also, they have a lot of whiskey over there. And Scottish whiskey is labeled, like, specifically, so...
Oh,
If he's found
Viagra.
something to try and cope.
I guess he threw away his pride and just thought, might as well.
I guess so.
It was in prison. I have no pride.
Fair.
What?
Does Spud think he's in Home Alone? Yeah, wouldn't that be something, you know, if after all these years, Trainspotting became Home Alone? I mean, it would have done if it were by Fox.
Mark. Always getting with the youngins.
It sounds so bad when you say it like that.
Yeah, Joe, but the way you said it.
The youngins.
Okay, at least in this regard, she's definitely of age, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure she's legal at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Judas, I'm sure you are.
Surprised you didn't give him a new nickname. Yeah, their plan to make money is to basically try and make their pub into something
Unique.
half decent, and propose it to this group for a regeneration project. I think it is.
We can be the true empire of alcohol, as Scotland ought to be.
Okay, so what is it you're building then?
Port Sunshine.
I know that's the name of the pub, but and that tagline, more than just a drink. Yeah, that'll get the investors coming in droves.
Is it supposed to be like a play on moonshine or something?
What?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, that was weird.
Joe, but Danny Boyle wants to be artsy.
Huh.
Oh yeah, and as of the time of this recording, Johnny Lee Miller has been cast as John Major in an upcoming series of The Crown on Netflix.
Nifty.
So it's funny how all the main actors have been in at least one. Oh yeah, there's a scene recreating the first movie.
Lay some flowers at the grave.
Yeah, there's your Trainspotting.
Yes.
We can go
Say,
now.
yeah, I was just gonna say, it's interesting that in the years, all four main actors have been in at least one thing that's like really well known across the globe. Like Ewan McGregor was in Star Wars, Ewan Bremner was in a DC film, Robert Carlyle was in Once Upon a Time, and now Johnny Lee Miller's going to be in The Crown.
Huh. There you go. I love how when he said gaff, the subtitles translated that to home.
So, what do your subtitles try and translate the British slang?
Perhaps. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if it turns out Tommy has been alive all of his time and he's just been collecting on the insurance money from his death?
That wouldn't surprise me in this universe.
No, it would not.
Oh yeah, Robert Carlyle was also in a Castlevania game.
Huh.
Yeah.
One that we're recording right now.
Yeah, I think that was mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
That was totally intentional on our part, we swear.
We totally didn't plan on recording this 20 years later.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be funny if we did that, waited 20 years, and then did this film.
Oh boy, the baby.
Speaking of low blows that you mentioned earlier, Jova.
Oof.
Again,
No.
just imagine if it turns out Tommy's been alive this entire time and has been collecting on the insurance money. That would be just holy cow, bouts of scum, but it would so be in character for these characters.
Ah, so I see they remixed Ball Slippy again into a trippy song.
With trippy visuals.
Yeah, well, so what is this? What's this version called? Born Trippy. It's just funny considering the original song was about the dangers of being drunk.
You guys are gonna miss your train.
Oh god, imagine if this was the remix they used when whenever TV Asahi started up.
So what, are these drugs the way they cope with how much they screwed up?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's just this day and they don't become addicts all over again. Well, okay, I mean, Sick Boy's still an addict, but hopefully Mark doesn't fall back into it.
And the singing queen. And now I definitely better turn the music down.
Oh yeah, he's about to lay down some pipe tonight. Totally won't be a failure again. Too much Viagra can lead to adverse side effects, my dude.
It disguised there, mate.
Oh boy.
Ah. Yeah, that's the toilet.
Just like old times.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll travel back in time to March 2017 or May. Go to Japan and have a selfie with me in front of that toilet. It's some mad campaign. Be like if I can imagine what would happen. I can imagine what else would there be? They're trying to advertise the full Monty over there in Japan. How do you think that would go?
Hmm.
Yeah, which is funny. Robert Carlyle was in that film too,
Which film?
the full Monty.
Huh.
It's about a group of men forming a striptease act.
Oh god, the irony.
Ah.
How did they not recognize each other by their voices?
It's because they've aged.
Wait a minute. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Oh dear. uh...
Yeah.
Run!
Like your life depends on it. Luckily it does. Oh wow. Yeah. All the way out of town.
And if you look to your right, this is where that scene from Avengers Infinity War was shot. Like, seriously, I recognize one of those streets as literally where that bit from Infinity War was shot.
Yeah, don't worry. Maybe you'll run into Captain America and he can help. I mean, he was there because Civil War, I guess.
Yeah, Civil War happened.
Imagine if this was canon in Once Upon a Time. How would Rumpelstiltskin explain this?
Well, you see, he had a bit of a rough time, and well, it's outside the barrier, so obviously he doesn't have his healing magic.
How did he end up in prison?
The dealio stuff, you're, busted for heroin and all that.
But I hope he didn't see your knife.
I'm sure that's a common occurrence in...
Oh, yeah. Leave your phone switched on, you idiot.
You are going to be the death of me.
Why didn't you put your phone on silent? This kind of thing always bothers me in films.
Or TV shows.
Just turn your phone off.
Well, here we are. Mano-y-mano.
One Mano has a knife.
But it's okay. Even McGregor has the Force.
No, he doesn't.
Yes!
Yeah, relax. Basically, Begbie's found Mark.
Oh.
Oh dear.
And caused a really big. Ow. Yeah, how funny! I've got a big gape in my arm.
Just drive
Yeah,
away.
run, dude.
It's the Viagra.
What a time to take it, eh?
You knew.
What if I say no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Should we know who this is?
yeah, he's the guy who was
Oh.
the leader of that group. Johnny
He
Lee
used to
Miller's
work for.
the sick boy got his girlfriend from.
Hmm.
Why?
For humiliation.
Plus, he took one of his girls.
So they're just gonna leave them naked in the woods.
To run open in a field.
Yeah, I think you lost your dignity a bit earlier than all this.
Surprised you even have any dignity. I mean, at least you found something to clothe yourself.
Yep. In
You have to
manure-ridden
walk all
pants.
the way back.
All on camera.
Right down the highway.
Pretty sure half of Scotland's seen you now.
So how was your day?
Wow. And suddenly things are looking up.
Now we've got Slow Slippy again. You know, I actually kind of like Slow Slippy.
Oh boy. What is this going to turn into? Civil War now?
I mean, why not? I probably like that film. I probably like that one better than the one we got.
Yeah.
Hot take.
I wonder if that is a hot take nowadays. I know when it first came out that would have been a hot take, but nowadays, some people do seem to be pointing out the problems with it more so.
I mean, the movie came out years ago, so people have had time to think about it.
Like, okay, Civil War isn't a flaming heap of trash, but I definitely consider it the weakest of the Russo brothers' films. Oh dear.
It has a lot of inconsistencies, but there are far worse films in the MCU.
Oh
Like
yeah,
just
definitely.
Yeah.
And you know what? To give it credit, it did legit do the event much better than its comic of origin. Like, that was not going to be an easy task anyway. Though, again, I'll admit, I'd have rather we just not have done it, but with what they had, they did fine. That said, I still don't really like Civil War. I feel like it's a little too forced with the ending, and I get it, though. It is to give a better way to address why heroes aren't helping each other in Phase 3, which, good for them. It's just, God, does it feel like such a downer film, and again, from this oh-so-clever bad guy who supposedly did all this while being a poor man, which, you know, thankfully Falcon and Winter Soldier has given more credence for me to believe how Baron Zemo pulled off a lot of that stuff now.
I still need to get around to watching that.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good show.
I saw the first episode.
Join us in 3 years' time, where we'll be going over how much Avengers Endgame is the worst film in the MCU.
I mean, some people have sort of dried up on it, but no. Most people, the general consensus still seems to be positive for Endgame. Although, apparently its continuity with stuff is threatened to be in lieu with the Loki TV series.
But that's Loki, though.
Well, let me put it like this, Sheree. The Loki TV series has introduced new stuff to the lore that really has confused fans of Endgame, as Dwibs can vouch for me on.
Yeah, Spud still can't read.
Wait. He's actually acting friendly? Okay, this is suspicious.
I know they can't read, sorry. Is Begbie teaching Spud how to be a good narrator?
Oh no, he's manipulating him, isn't he?
Yeah, that should be Begbie's new line of work. Narrator trainer.
Fitting, given Once Upon a Time. Hey, I remember this from the first movie. Is he trying to work his way through this so that he can figure out where Mark is?
Hopefully.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh crap. In hindsight, maybe we can't really call Begbie a friend.
Hey, Begbie was at least courteous enough to not kill Spud.
Amazingly so. That or he's just
Yeah.
planning to save Spud for last.
Maybe he
Oh,
thought. Hmm?
go on.
Maybe he thought Spud was easy enough to manipulate that he didn't need to kill him or hit him or something.
Probably.
Possibly. Oh, apparently, Ewan Bremner was also in Alien versus Predator.
Oh no.
Him.
Oh dear. Surprised she used her real name. No, you do not. Uh-oh.
and Spud can't really do anything about it.
Nope.
Being that ends with Begbie not punching anybody.
I guess he's learning.
Surprised he has that much restraint, or he's saving it all for Simon.
No. Better yet, he's probably saving it for Mark. How did they get out? Oh, it's a trap he's setting.
Yeah, he's sending it from Begbie's phone or Veronica's.
Oh, I'm guessing he knew they left, or like,
Yeah, my guess is that
because he has the phone still. So
he let them go, and like you said, Shuri, he's probably saving all his rage, but instead he's saving it for, well, Mark.
Now there's the Robert Carlyle cameo as his character's dad.
Hmm. Hmm. Awkward. How nice of you.
yeah, this is okay.
Yeah, he's probably not going to see him again.
He is that dead set on murder that he's willing to go to jail for it.
How do you casually just like
He's already been
imply?
in jail.
But how do you just casually imply this to your kid, though? Like,
Aww, making amends with his son.
I don't think his son is really, you know, accepting. I don't know if that's the right word of any of this.
Oh, but hug time, Shiroi.
He's not hugging back. At least it didn't look like it.
Huh. And now the stage is set for the climax, I think. Oh,
More trains.
how fitting in a movie called Trainspotting.
T2 Trainspotting.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Judas.
But they think they're meeting Veronica.
Emphasis on dying.
Well, I mean, at least Spud tried to warn them.
He really is a friend to them, despite all their bullcrap.
I mean, Spud was manipulated, to be fair.
Yes.
Well, plus Spud is pretty easy to manipulate.
Hey, look at us, like friends in a bar again. I mean, one's looking to murder another, but, quite a reunion. Wait, what? Oh boy. Nope.
Nope.
Yep. It's gonna nope the fuck out.
Wise decision.
If he can get out.
Oh, he's going to drag this out. Not sure that's going to stop him.
No, those don't seem heavy enough.
Aye.
Yes, Lord help him, he's gonna try.
This is how Rumpelstiltskin gets his victims. Stalks them and.
I don't think that's how the story goes.
Yeah. So who do you think's gonna win, Rumpelstiltskin or Obi-Wan?
I'm gonna put my money on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Rumpelstiltskin may be a master manipulator, but Obi-Wan tends to be quite the maverick.
Unless they both die.
Oh, that would be tragic.
Yeah. Who's gonna be the main character then?
Spud?
Yeah. Spud. He'll pretend he was in Wonder Woman again.
You know, violence isn't the answer to everything.
Oh.
Oh. Here's Rumpy!
Is this the scene you posted just now in that's in Japanese, Twibs?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that there's a Japanese dub of this film surprises me.
Yeah, I thought they'd just sub it.
They didn't even get for that.
Oh dear.
Like, who in Japan could pull off a guy like Begbie, well, his voice anyway? I mean, I'm not sure not saying they can't be. It's just I wonder who they got. But yeah, things are not looking good for Mark at the minute.
No, they are not. Really? Wow, came through for him.
I feel like he doesn't, as much as he really doesn't like Mark, I think he's scared of Begbie more.
Well, the fact that
enemy of my enemy and all that.
well, about time.
It's Spud to the rescue.
With a toilet.
Good.
Run.
So, what
Oh,
are they
wait.
do with Begbie then?
Did you just kill him?
Police.
Oh, it just knocked out. Well, I mean, they will kill him if he gets left in there.
Take him to justice and all that.
Oh, far off there, Jover.
They're gonna leave him by the train tracks? Or on them?
How nice.
Yes, he's gone back home.
Wait. She's gone back home. Wait, but that implies that's with Gail and Fergus.
Nope. But hey, Begbie, not Begbie, sorry. Spud has made sure that the money has gone to her.
Oh.
Maybe it's time to finally just make an honest living. Of course, they hung out there as kids.
Mark's moving back in with his dad.
How nice.
So what did they do with the guy anyway?
I'm guessing they sent him back to prison. And
In the back of their car?
Oh.
Oh.
Guess we're about to see.
Unless he does just die in the back of the car.
Oh,
He's
Oh,
bleeding from the head.
By the way, that was Moaning Myrtle.
Huh.
huh. How they grow
Yep.
up.
Yep, he's been sent right back to prison.
Oh.
Found a nice little gift for them in the trunk.
Just write happy birthday on it or something.
Aw,
Oh yeah,
look.
because he did escape, didn't he? He wasn't like allowed to leave. He got out.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So I see Spud got back together with Gale or something. And there are all the trains.
May want to change the decor of your room, perhaps.
One more for old time's sake.
Mm-hmm. Just without the drugs this time.
Yes.
He's reminiscing now, at least.
And this is how our sequel ends. Obi-Wan Kenobi dancing in his train spotting room. Which is longer than I remember it being.
Movie, what are you doing?
Get it? It's like a train. Unless he expanded his house into a castle.
A little bit of a seizure happening here.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's our credits.
Yep, that's T2 Trainspotting.
Huh.
What a weird but oddly satisfying kind of film.
Kind of like the first movie, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, would you say you liked it better than the first movie, Shiroi, or on par?
I probably had enjoyed it about the same, if not a little bit more, because I did enjoy the first one as well.
Yeah, I can see why too. It definitely has the benefits of Danny Boyle being a much more experienced director as well. And
It still keeps the quirky nature of the first movie, though.
And like I said, this movie also does address some of the faults with the first movie, so kudos. And hey, the climax here is actually a bit more satisfying, seeing as how all the friends finally get to stand up to Bigby as opposed to just Mark. Also, what the heck is going on with these credits?
Even Spud got to help.
Yes. Oh, Spud got to land the winning shot, it seems.
Well, I mean, considering Tomato did a lot of work on the first movie, I'm guessing they did the same here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if it is true, it's kind of funny how they went from doing this kind of thing in Trainspotting to designing a logo for a channel that broadcasts to Rymon to this again.
So if I understand correctly, they want to make a spin-off as opposed to a sequel for the next film.
For Begbie, yeah.
I wonder what that would be
Okay,
about.
T. Leung, I think I saw... Oh yeah, she was in Harry Potter.
So that's 2 Harry Potter actors here.
So, that was T2 Trainspotting. I liked it.
Same.
Me too.
Possibly even a bit more than the original. Again, improvements and everything and all of that. Kudos. So I guess I'll go first with my final thoughts. Like I said, it actually feels like a slight improvement over the original. I mean, and for something that was made 21 years later, good for that. I'll admit, it is a lot more satisfying to actually get to see the friends who actually do turn out to be friends in the end, pretty much teaming up against Begbie and finally standing up to him. Like, that was something that the original was kind of missing, but nice. Also, it is nice how the sequel does address how, yeah, things weren't guaranteed to be a happy ending given how the first movie ended, because it's kind of messed up when you think about it.
Oh,
Yeah. It does show the consequences of one's actions, and it shows that, the free of the French who actually do get better, they do find some prosper and solace in it. Whereas, again, the one who pretty much falls into turning more evil to the point where his most touching moment with his son was just saying, look, I'm proud of you, but I may never see you again because I'm going to absolutely murder the hell out of somebody. Like, goddamn. The acting is on point. The score is pretty nice. Yeah, overall, good sequel. Next.
it was Jova.
Okay then, sure.
Although I do think I still do think it's just a bit on par with the first film, not necessarily better. Go on, sorry.
Pretty much what Jova said, honestly. It is, again, my enjoyment out of it is about the same as the first movie, but this one is probably a little bit better. Again, more experience with the director, and it's also nice that they got pretty much everyone back for this, even with cameos and such. The music is good. Again, there was a bit more of it this time, but still. Yeah, just what Jova said, honestly. I don't think there's anything new I can add. So that's it. Dwips?
Yeah, that's about. Yeah, like I said, that's about it. I was giving my final thoughts. So, yeah,
That was the
that
sequel.
was T2. Yeah, that was T2 Trainspotting. I hope you enjoyed this and the commentary as much as we did. Join us next time for I don't know, T3 Trainspotting in about 30 years from now.
Yeah,
Probably.
so any idea when the spin-off is coming, or is it just in the planning stages?
In the planning stage, we're not
Okay.
sure much else yet.
See you then.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.